Machine learning is such an amazing tool, and that's why I decided to learn it. Generally speaking, machine learning is a large area of computer science that will take a while to learn. I've been meaning to learn machine learning because I'm genuinely interested in the field. Not only that, but machine learning can be applied in just about anything, and I would love to implement it in my projects. And that's why I decided to start learning it now after finally having some room in my schedule, and why I also started this series. I want people who have very little knowledge of machine learning to be able to learn it without having to go through a complex book. So I will be learning machine learning from a book and then breaking it down for you guys so that it's easier to learn. I will also teach machine learning from my perspective, someone who doesn't have much knowledge in machine learning. So I will take out some of the unnecessary information that most books give you when you don't know anything about the subject yet. Essentially, I'll be like a filter that filters out the unnecessary and complex information and just gives you the most crucial and important parts of machine learning. I'm by no means a teacher or have an understanding of machine learning, and I just hope to be able to help people who are in a similar situation as I am about machine learning. Before I move on, I do want to give a bit of background information about myself. I am a software developer with a bachelor's in computer science and a minor in informatics. I really want to learn machine learning because of the reasons I mentioned earlier, and since I have more time these days, I have decided to finally start learning. Since this is an introduction video, I will be going over how I plan to do this series and what you can expect from it. I will be learning from the book called Hands-on Machine Learning with Scikit-learn, Keras, and TensorFlow. I'll leave a link to the book in the description below for anyone who wants to follow along. I will be reading a section of a chapter a day and upload a video once every day or every other day. This way you can learn at the rate that I think is normal, and if you follow along, you'll have time to read the sections of the chapter and clarify things that you may not have entirely understood. Next, I will be using Google Colab for my programming environment instead of using Jupyter Notebook. The book uses Jupyter Notebook, but I prefer to use Google Colab because I have found it easier to import data compared to Jupyter Notebook. However, you can still use Jupyter Notebook or any other environment you wish. The only significant thing that will change is probably just importing data. Again, I want to clarify that I'm not a teacher and I do not have a thorough understanding of machine learning. So if I get something wrong, feel free to point it out and I'll make sure to correct it in the next video. Also, if anyone has a question, you can leave it in the comments and I'll try to answer as best I can. In the next video, I will start by going through chapter 2. I am skipping chapter 1 because it gives too much information that I think is not necessary yet. However, feel free to go over the chapter. I will eventually be sprinkling chapter 1 information throughout the videos so that way you will be able to understand them. And with that, this wraps up the introduction video. I'll see you guys in the next video.